Tonight, somewhere in the world, a fire is burning under a pot of food. It has been burning without interruption for nearly 2 million years. Every animal on Earth eats its food raw. Every single one, except you. You are the only creature in the history of life on this planet that transforms its food before eating it. And that one strange habit, that one twist, changed everything about what you are. Here is the part nobody tells you. Cooking didn't just make food taste better. It made you smarter. It made you taller. It made your face shrink. It rewired your digestive system. It gave you language. It may have even invented society itself. How does fire turn an ape into a philosopher? It starts about 1.9 million years ago. A species called Homo erectus appears in the fossil record, and something is immediately strange about them. Their teeth are smaller than any earlier human ancestor. Their jaw muscles are dramatically reduced. Their gut is shorter. Their brain is significantly larger. Paleoanthropologist Richard Wrangham at Harvard University noticed this pattern and asked a simple question. What changed? His answer became one of the most controversial ideas in human evolutionary biology. He called it the cooking hypothesis. Wrangham argued that the anatomical changes in Homo erectus were not caused by a new hunting strategy or a change in climate. They were caused by fire, specifically by cooking food over fire. The earliest evidence of controlled fire use dates to approximately 1.7 million years ago at a site in Kenya called Chesowanja. But why would heat do all that to a body? Raw food is extraordinarily difficult to digest. A chimpanzee spends roughly 6 hours every single day chewing. 6 hours. Your jaw would give out. Your gut would be working constantly just to extract enough calories to survive. Cooking breaks down the cell walls in food before it ever enters your mouth. It pre-digests the proteins. It unlocks calories that would otherwise pass straight through you. A cooked potato delivers nearly twice the usable energy of a raw potato. Wrangham's research showed that pythons fed cooked meat used 23% less energy to digest it than pythons fed raw meat. When your ancestors started cooking, they got more energy from less food. With that surplus energy, something extraordinary was free to grow. Your brain. The human brain is the most metabolically expensive organ in the known universe. It consumes 20% of all the energy your body produces. No other animal can afford a brain like that on a raw food diet. But once cooking unlocked a caloric surplus, evolution had something to spend. Over hundreds of thousands of years, the human brain tripled in size. Think about what that means. The campfire didn't just cook the meat, it cooked the mind. And it did something else. Something quieter. Something that may be the most important thing fire ever did for us. It created the evening. Before fire, when the sun went down, there was nothing to do but sleep. Darkness meant danger. Darkness meant silence. But a fire at the center of a camp pushed the darkness back. And in that warm, protected circle of light, something new could happen. People could sit together. They could talk. Anthropologist Polly Wiessner at the University of Utah spent years studying the Chimpanzee people of the Kalahari. She recorded their conversations around daytime fires and nighttime fires. Daytime talk was practical, food, work, complaints. Nighttime talk around the fire was something entirely different. Stories, distant people, imagined worlds. She found that 81% of nighttime fireside conversation was devoted to storytelling. Storytelling is how humans transfer knowledge across time. It is how culture works. It is how a grandmother's experience becomes a grandchild's survival skill. The campfire may have invented human memory itself. Could something as simple as cooking have created language, culture, and civilization? Here is where it gets stranger. Cooking also changed who we ate with. Raw food you grab and go. But cooked food takes time. It requires waiting. And waiting together created a new social structure. Who prepares the food? Who guards the fire? Who gets the first share? These questions required negotiation. They required trust. They created division of labor. They created the earliest version of what we now call a household. Primatologist and anthropologist Robin Dunbar at Oxford University has argued that the social bonds formed around shared meals may be the direct ancestor of human pair bonding, the origin of the family unit itself. You didn't just inherit a house from your ancestors, you inherited the fire inside it. The last thing to notice is this: every other species on Earth is locked into the food that exists. They find it, eat it, move on. But you intervene. You change the food before it enters your body. You impose your will. Zero and raw nature. You transform the world to suit yourself. That habit, that single strange act of holding food over a flame, is the first thing humans ever made. Before the wheel, before writing, before gods, before cities, there was fire, there was food, and there was the first human decision to change one thing into another. You have been doing it ever since.